Hello, everybody. You can call me Hunch. And today I'm going to be talking about Alex Labs again and some of my favorite BRC20s, TRAC and maybe Ghosty, but probably just TRAC. So, yesterday I made a long-winded video, 16 minutes. I'm going to try to reiterate this for you here and that thesis so it's much shorter. If you have time to watch it because it's more long-winded, it's good. Okay, this is pretty much the thesis. Alex Lab is pretty much the only thing an investment bank or a big level bank or big money can invest in, and that's because it's on Stacks, the only SEC approved coin, right? And they're not going to be investing in gaming coins or Web3 or whatever. They're in the financial services industry, and this is a financial service on Bitcoin. And if you think about it, the Bitcoin ETF is coming out this year. Regulators are getting okay with Bitcoin, right? They're not okay with Ethereum yet. They're not okay with, all the coins under it like Uniswap, SushiSwap, or PancakeSwap under that chain. That I think it's BSV or not BSV, BSC. I don't know. Binance Smart Chain. So they're going to have to make strategic investment, right? And they're not going to be making these investments when the market caps are at $50 billion. In the video yesterday, I noticed how investment bankers, highly educated people started AlexGo and run AlexGo. Then investment capital from former investment bankers are investing in Alex Labs. It used to be called AlexGo, I believe, so that's why I said that. Anyway, so let me present this thesis real quick and track and so forth, give you an update. It's a little simpler. So this is Alex Labs. Go to it, launch app. It's really, really streamlined at this point. I used to have a lot of problems with it, but it seems to be continuously updating, right? Which is what I really like about it now. It's got the talent behind it. It's got the money behind it, right? Those are all clues, right? So here's the swap. You have a BRC20 professional trading platform, right? Over here, we'll list all the BRC20s. You have a bridge, right? You can bridge between Alex stacks, right? So if you don't want to do it on a centralized exchange, you can do it here too now. I just like the way this looks, so I'm going to see if this comes up real quick. But you can tell this is professional, right? They're not going to be investing in some low-level market cap on BRC20, unproven. They're going to be investing in people who know what they're doing. And just real quick, I just want to say, you can notice I have an extra button undone today, and that's because Bitcoin's going up. And so we're chilling. We're drinking margaritas when we can. All this is non-financial advice, by the way. Okay, so further along in that thesis, I've been saying for the last year, this is just to bring this up again. I've been saying for a long time, I think ETH Bitcoin is going to continue to go down, right? That's because of the Bitcoin, the institutional money going into it with the ETF, so on and so forth. So that plays into my thought process on why I think Alex is worth billions, right? Okay, so the final point that I made yesterday is basically they're not going to invest in gaming and Web3 coins, right? All the influencers are shilling gaming coins, right? Elio Trades, Alex Becker, right? This guy has millions of YouTube subs, right? And he's like, oh, we're up 300 to 500x, right? And I just want to show you guys this thing, right? I made this BRC20 video 2 months ago, okay, at 28 cents, okay, at 28 cents. Now, if you go to Unisat and you go type in TRAC, which is what I just showed you, okay, you go and search it and you look at the prices, look at the holders again. Remember, you always got to check it's going up, right? We're at $4.36, okay? That's insane, okay? That's like, what is that? I don't even know. That's like a 20x, right? My point is DeFi is going to be getting the institutional grade money dump, okay? And there's more money to be made in Bitcoin DeFi, right? Another good one I like, right? Real quick, just to throw it out there, right? Is GHSY, Ghosty Cash, right? You click that, you make sure the holders is going up 800. That was at 400 like 2 days ago. This is at 28 cents now. I think I started talking about this at 9 cents. Right, this is a swap. This is like a Uniswap, but there's some they can mask the transaction, make it more private, so on and so forth. So I'm not saying it's not going to go to zero. It's entirely possible that it goes to zero. So, but that plays into this thesis. So, Alex Lab, if you look at the chart, it's actually bonkers, right? Every time you go further out along the line, it just goes higher and higher and higher, right? I think we're going to moon, right? Now, there may be pullbacks. I could be wrong, not financial advice. But if any institution is going to make a bid in the DeFi space, it's going to be in Bitcoin, right? And it's going to be in a professionally run organization with real people with a real track record. The person who started this, you can look her up on Twitter. I don't know her name exactly. I follow her, and she actually follows me. She used to work in investment banking. She's got like a PhD. Everyone around her has, you know, high level degrees, investment bankers. They have seed funding from investment bankers. Okay, so really, really incredible. Well, actually, it actually looks better on here. I can't believe it looks better. But look at this giant green thumb. Okay, I mean, this is just absolutely crazy. I really think people are missing out. It's at 22 cents now. Really, really crazy. The next one under stacks too is DIKO. I would not sleep on this. This chart is actually bonkers too. I think it's at even lower market cap, 8 million or something like that. This is not a good one to reference. Oh, here it is. Maybe we can look it up here. Total value locked. I think it used to say the market cap. I guess not. They took it away. Regardless, go check it out. Learn the product. But those two I really like. That's playing into my thesis about an investment. So if Alex gets an investment and goes to the moon, which it may or may not, in the end, DIKO is actually going to go way harder. It's going to go bonkers, right? It's going to be like FU money kind of crazy thing. If you were invested in this, obviously I'm not, because I don't know about the legality of these things. Congress hasn't come up with it. Not financial advice. Okay. So I really wanted to talk about TRAC still. Okay, like I said, I've been in TRAC 2 months. I got in at 28 cents with my theoretical portfolio. It's now at 417. If you look at the chart, I made a video saying, look, we have a bull pennant. Someone referenced that. I call it flag, whatever. It is what it is. I think we're going to continue onward and upward. If you look at the other BRC20s, SATs, you know, higher market caps, already high market caps, I think there's a lot of money to be made. Now, if you look at Ordi, I mean, actually crazy. First to cross $1 billion market cap, $51. This thing is actually even more parabolic, right? So I think I think TRAC has a possibility of being the second or third to hit $1 billion. I could be wrong. Absolutely, it could be SATs, right? I think we're going to pass SATs. That's just my personal opinion. Right? So follow TRAC, see what it's doing. It's highly integrated with Bitmap. It's now it's got a partnership with Ghosty Cash, which is my second favorite BRC20. But you need to follow these things. I could be absolutely wrong. You have to be, if you are going to in a jurisdiction that you can invest in these things, you have to be willing to lose everything. So I just wanted to go through these. Really, I think I got a hunch, and it's big, and it's floating around me, and it's growing in size. Okay, you can call me hunch. I've got a hunch. I think you need to be paying attention. DeFi on Bitcoin is going to kill crypto gaming in terms of returns. Mark my words. Bye-bye.